We begin tonight with the latest salvo in President Trump's global trade war. From a podium in the Rose Garden today, he announced tariffs on all countries the U.S. does business with. The president called it a declaration of economic independence, but it's one that could raise costs for everyday Americans. Money Watch correspondent Kelly O'Grady is with me now. Maybe you should just stay in that seat for the next couple of months. Kelly, the president held up a list. What was in the list? What was in today's announcement?
Yeah, so these were the reciprocal tariffs that he held up. Remember, we got a blanket 10% on all countries, and then the reciprocal tariffs are the import tax he's going to charge on countries that already tariff us. They had a formula that looked at monetary and non-monetary impacts on U.S. goods, and then they halved it, cut it in half. So you got some of their on the screen right now. China was 34%, Vietnam 46%, the EU 20%. The thing I want to highlight, though, is this is additive. So remember, we already had a 20% tariff on China. That means it's now going to be 54%.
Right. And that's going to take some time adding up all those tariffs and all of that. But what's your first take or thoughts on the products that are likely to be affected immediately by all this?
I think it's easier to name the ones that wouldn't, which I guess is the point, right? To bring more manufacturing made in America here. But look, my iPhone comes from China. A lot of tech, semiconductor chips come from Taiwan. We're getting those 25% tariffs on auto. They go into effect at midnight tonight. And then think about the everyday items, the clothes we're wearing, John, you know, the produce that comes in from other places beyond Mexico and Canada. And that's why you saw the market sell off in after hours trading, because we're going to get a fuller picture tomorrow of how investors feel. But we know they don't like inflation and they don't like when consumer sentiment goes down. And this announcement could impact both.
And what do other nations, how are they feeling?
Well, we know that there's likely going to be retaliatory impacts. I'm looking for a couple of things here, though, over the next few days. One, our nation's going to try and deepen their trade relationships and leave the U.S. out. Are they going to retaliate or negotiate? Are manufacturers going to bring products here? And then what happens to the consumer? Are they worried about this?